And working? Oh wow! Something's happening with my screen today. I can actually see myself. That's cool. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun day. I have so many things to do. Let's see. I got a dirt bag for you. Which one? I believe that's for everybody. And no, I didn't send out a text. You don't see the text in there. I have to work on it tomorrow. I have to fix it. It's still broken. I haven't worked on it since I tested it on Friday. That's buyers. Oh my god. No entries. Okay. That one. That one? Yes. Okay. No. Well, you know what? I fucked that up. Yesterday I had to reset all my shows. Oh man, this sucks when I do this. So I scheduled them all. They didn't have the right day, so the days wasn't there. And not only that, if you look at them, they all say 12:09. That's probably not going to be the show time. That's lunchtime for me. So I have to go through like 20 shows and adjust them. Because, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, man, it's just a rookie fucking mistake, dude. I haven't done that mistake in years. Here I am. Here we are. Yeah, you should probably assume that. I'm trying to fix that though. You know, honestly, I have so much work all the time that I just can't do everything. I try, I try. And if you've noticed, I'm like here almost daily on fucking shows too. So I'm doing my best. Skull. And then today's GMB. So also look, party time is getting moody. We're gonna water it. Do we have everybody here? I want to show how everybody this party time is like this. All right, it's not happy. Remember I taught you about the leaf bigger and the turgor? Look, watch. See how it doesn't move at all? See, that's that's good. But it literally doesn't move at all. No movement. Bad. You're welcome, Christine. Yeah. So this is Moody's. I mean, I could probably let it go another couple hours or a day, and it'll be falling over the desk. But you can see how it's Moody, right? You can see how it's just floppy, not happy. Everybody see it? There's 41 of you, so you get to see it. For the people that aren't here later, and I pull it out, I'm like, see, I'm gonna go put this under the water right now. And we're gonna look at it in an hour. We'll give it 1 hour. And then we're going to go through all the plants. So I'm going to focus on GMB today. We can chit chat for a minute. I can give you guys some updates and stuff. Because I know some of you like to sit here and chit chat with me. And I personally love that too. So thank you for hanging out with me. They grow underwater. What do you mean? They're not water plants. I have watering trays. Here you go. For those of you, maybe you're new or something. You haven't been to the show, you don't know how we take care of things. Let me start at the top. We're a certified nursery in Arizona. We have all of our nursery certifications. We're also a certified holding area, inspected pretty regularly. Whenever plants are coming in, the state of Arizona is supposed to be here to inspect them, which is almost every time. They've missed a few here and there, not gonna lie. But we get inspected regularly. This is legit, federally licensed nursery, which is more than I can say for most of the sellers in our industry. Yeah, that being said, if you ever need to see our certifications or something like that, I'm happy to share them with you. If you're ever wondering, should I buy from this person? Are they legit? You can always just ask if they have your nursery certification. That is not, it's a fine line, right? Not everybody that has a nursery license should have one, and not everybody that doesn't have one not qualified to give you one. But for us, the holding area is actually like the important thing. That means that they come and inspect our shit, and everything that comes in has phytosanitary from around the world or state to state. So, yes, starting there. Number two, finally, after the whole debacle with we're not naming names anymore. It has been recommended to me to stop putting people on blast, even though I think that that is a detriment to society. I think that bad behavior should be put on display, and they should be publicly shunned. But apparently, I'm going to stop doing that, so we're not going to name names. Anyways, that debacle is finally behind us. So on June 1st, we will have our premier shop status back. We do have to wait until June 1st, but Whatnot has completed their investigation and decided that they were wrong, and scummy. So we'll get our premier shop back as soon as they update it, which is the first of every month. Thank God that only took 90 days. Fun. Yeah, what else? That's it. And then we have our Aldern and Thera experiment. I have, I think, 67 species to go through. I'm going to start hitting the flash sales now. So let me go through here in the buy it now. And I'm going to start hitting everything on flash sale. And then we're going to go through them. Some of them I will auction. I'm a little heavy on some things. And I'll probably start the auctions at like 50% off, 3-second sudden death or something like that. But let me go through here and get all the flash sales going. And what you want to do, all right, if you're new here or if you're existing, what you want to do is if you don't like the hot wind coming on my mouth and you're just like, I want to shut the fuck up, dude. I want to buy your fucking plants, like show me plants. You can go look at them by selecting the shop tab, buy it now, and scrolling through them. That's pretty much everything that I'm doing today. We're just doing plugs today. The reason for the plugs is because we have a very specific shipping setting for the giveaways and for the plugs. So I don't grab the other big plants. We'll have a big plant day. It's just not today. All right, let me get in here and get all these flash sales going. It takes me a minute or two to get them all going. There's a lot of plants in there. And I can't see it. And while I'm doing this, I can't see the chat. So I'll have to expand the chat as soon as I get to the bottom of this, because I actually have to shrink my screen so I can go through it at a reasonable pace. Because we all know in 2026, everybody's got the attention span of a goldfish, including myself. So I've got to go through this as fast as I possibly fucking can. If you see something that isn't on flash sale for 2 hours, please let me know. That means that I have fucked up yet again. And somehow skipped. Get through them. There's a lot of nice stuff in here. Some things are, I think the Jose Buonos are 30% off. That's a really fucking good deal on those. You do Google what those look like. I'm honestly surprised at 30% off they didn't sell out over the weekend already. I think we sold more than half of them, so at least 16 to 20 have sold. Hang on, everybody. I see the chat. Yeah, hang on. I can't read it yet. Hang on, everybody. Trying to get everything on flash sale. Takes me a minute. And if you're not giving things away, they're going to get the goblins. Here they go. Or just people that don't like me, which is fine. I'm not for everybody. I get it. I mean, if you're the kind of person that wants an actual grower, certified nursery, certified holding area, legit stuff, you know you're not going to get bugs from us because we're literally inspected for that. Which, Chaos, are you in here? Chaos, I sent you a message. They're kind of long, but like I went through that for you to help you out. I'm actually going to put that. I'm actually going to put our nursery certification. Almost done with the flash sales, everybody. And then you can just go in there. And by almost, I mean a little more than half of it. Fuck, there's so many plants in there. And almost. Oh, a couple more scrolls.
Listen.
Thanks.
It's just a name.
There's so many. Whatnot, if you're hearing me, please give us the option to put all products on flash sale. Start all flash sales. we'd be slanging plants right now. Instead, I have to click, 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 click as I go through here. But I will get to it and get to the chat here in just a second. Jeez. We gotta go through all of them. I gotta get them in my little tray in front of me because all of my show plants, my set plants. Is that it? Yay! That was all of them. Okay. Ding, that. Boom. There we go. Okay. So let me scroll up here. Get to the first of the questions. Grow underwater. I remember that. I was gonna say that's a sweet aqua plant. That would be a sweet aqua plant. Do I need more plants? Yes. Yes, you need more plants. What you need to do if you're buying plugs, look at your species, Google them, and then find them pictures of mature ones online, and see if you want to have multiple in a pot. Things like the Goldie Eye, probably singles. Things like alocasias, probably singles. Different colored aglaonemas, multiple to a pot. Some philodendrons, multiple to a pot, and I'll show you why. We're in the middle of a severe thunderstorm and tornado, but I'll be looking at plants. That's what you do, Alexis. When crisis hits, you're having a bad day, play with your plants. That'll make you feel better. Where are you? We're supposed to get storms. Oh, okay. Make you feel good. Hey Rod, I'm here. Yeah, what up, Barry? Okay, I think I just caught up with if you're new, they also have created the best party thing. So I have. John, tell them about it. About new and Planko. Planko's a good one, yeah. And then I also needed to add today, hold on, because this has come up. So there are a couple sellers out there. I'm trying to figure out who they are. But one of them has fire ants, knows they have fire ants. It's a big fucking problem. That's like, yeah, you're gonna get a federal fucking fine for that. There's a couple sellers that have thrips right now, which is why you buy from certified nurseries. That is why. And that's why we got that inspection. So that we could put this in the show notes. Certified AC nursery and holding area. Weekly AC Department of Ag inspections. So I say this all the time to people. It's like, know who you're buying from. Know who you're buying from. There's a reason I went and got them. I didn't have them. And that's actually a voluntary certification in Arizona. You don't actually have to have them. Many states don't require it. But we have some pests and bugs that are coming from Florida and California and back and forth. It's a real problem in the agriculture world right now, mainly with the citrus crops. But they're locking down hardcore. Shipments coming into the state of Arizona, the state of California, basically out of the state of Florida, have to have some phytosanitary certificates, and they are getting inspected at border stations. Is a thing. And you can see that in the show notes. Do I have water plants? You know what, Carissa? I don't have water plants. They're you've got to be a water plant specialist. We should get some of them. If you know any out there, tell them to come over to Whatnot. We should get some of those sellers over here. When you grow out your corms, do you strip the brown outer shelters? No, I don't fuck with them at all. I don't fuck with them at all. Now, I have found that the best way I've had success with them is I put them in rainbows and unicorns. I get the pots nice and wet. And then I keep the moisture in. Either put them in a prop box, you can put some cellophane over it, whatever you want to do to trap the moisture in. Dude, I try to do what nature does. I try to mimic nature the best I can, right? That's what I try to do. I know people have got all kinds of like, try this, try that. What I have found is that people do a lot of fancy shit that costs extra money to do the same exact thing that nature does. Usually. So as a plant collector, somebody that's in the hobby, what you should be striving for is to be like nature. All these plants are evolved to live in nature, not your pots in a house. So if you're working towards being like nature, your plants will do better. I'm new here just for the plants and the jams. Thanks, Meg. No carnivorous. I don't do water plants or carnivorous. I'm so sorry you have to end this, but did you send out a text? I didn't, Katie. I took it off for today, so on Friday. Yeah, be sorry. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Thank you for your getting my texts and tolerating me and putting up with my beta testing. I love you. I did not send one out today. I have to spend tomorrow morning working on it, changing some code around, and fixing it for the people that opted in. I gotta work on it. I gotta fix it. And today I just have to do sales. The puddle method does work. That's you're mimicking nature. Puddle method. That is mimicking nature. Yes. But really, what that is, it's really high humidity. Super high humidity. Okay, let's get into plants. Any plant questions? I think I have a regular giveaway. Shit. It was this. Best dirt bag ever. Okay, got it. I love you too, Katie. Hey, did you get your elbow? Oh, two questions for you, Katie. One, did you get the follow-up text with your shipping, with your tracking? That's our system. Wanted to make sure that that's working properly. And two, did you get it? You did. Okay. See, look, it's real. When you text me and you win shit, Katie won an elbow through our text message system. Okay, now I have to go through. Where did I just put? Where's the big black piece of plastic? Okay, right here. Oh my god. Anybody want to see a plant? If it had Josie's name on it, I got it. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah. We may have accidentally swapped giveaways there, but they were both elbows, so whatever. Probably cut from the same damn plant. The green's easy. Don't buy that. Don't buy it. It's overpriced. And OneNote wouldn't let me put 0. I was trying to take that out because that's our giveaway plant. Nope, don't buy that. It's right here. If you want to, fine. I'm trying to do these as giveaways. Yeah, Josie got one. I think the week before. Josie's won Oreas, Raffle Fedoras. Josie's won a lot of bougie fucking plants. But just hanging out and being here, being a fan, helping us mod. Josie, are you here? We're fucking right. Josie has actually been with us since the TikTok days, and it has paid off for her. She probably got $1,000 worth of free plants from us. Yeah, she got an Albo, an Aurea, and I also sent her a variegated mini Monstera, just for fun, with the Albo. So she won the Albo, which was hilarious. How she won that. We're selling plants, but last story. She bought a $3 Albo. What at the very? It was the last thing I sold before that giveaway started, and then she won the giveaway. So awesome. And then on top of that, I put the variegated mini Monstera in there for helping us mod and being awesome. And just we love Josie. Okay, let's talk about plants. First up, I'm gonna put that aside because I have to double check this. Super whites are sold out. White Bird of Paradise. They are large. Y'all asked for Bird of Paradise. I brought you Bird of Paradise. These are the plugs. If you're getting plugs from us, I'd say 90% of our plugs are in need of a pot up to a 4-inch pot. How is this going? See if I can slide everybody forward a little bit. There we go. I should have fucking laid it down. What is going on? Sweat. Where's Jack Beanstalk? Huzzah, the Raider! I think I have a giveaway going too. Thanks, Jack. Hey, drop a comment, Jack, so you can get the follows. There it is. Give Jack Beanstalk a follow. Let me get this going here. Oh, they're under $10. And it's 10? Really? Oh, I did not do that on purpose. These are the White Bird of Paradise. Fully rooted out. Please be prepared to pop those up when you get them. I can set the pots aside. Oh, much better. Let's do Varicosums next. Heads up on the Varicosums. Last year, every year we get these in. We get them in spring. Pick up a couple hundred of them, and then they're gone till next spring. Maybe that's different this year, but for the last 3-4 years, as long as I can ever remember with these Varicosums, once they're gone, they're gone. Same with the pink Naomis. The White Bird of Paradise? I believe so, John. Not like yours are like the gigantium ones though. Yours are really big. or maybe they're just fucking 20 years old. Varicosum. Varicosums. They're $12 flash sale. Get up in there. People like these because of the shape, and then they get these deep, like blood red backs on them. That is the allure of the varicosums. Some of them have 2 to a pot. This one, no, this one's just putting off 2 shoots. That is interesting to see them that young and putting off another shoot like that. That is interesting. All right, set that aside. Now we're gonna get Ninja. Yeah, definitely need to repot these folks. Allocation Ninja. Only $10.50. And remember, if you're getting a, if your first one you buy, $9.22 in shipping, and then you get 18 to a box. 18 to a box. Guess it don't. That. Hold on a minute here. Special. I guess I accept that. I've got to go deep on the water. Tortoise. So many pets to go through today. Tortoise, very nice size. And at the plug. Very nice. How do I get entered in the giveaway? You just enter them. I don't have the text message giveaways going today. Also, I will flash sale the rainbows and unicorns. Anybody need to know what rainbows and unicorns are? Do I have to do my little spiel? Step out, wave my little hat around. Sanderiana nobilis alocasia. Only $11. Nice. $11. Nobilis are a little more on the fussy side of shippers. So for those of you getting this, it is not uncommon for them to go like 7 to 10 days of doing absolutely nothing. That's actually pretty normal for these. Sanderiana nobilis. What, $11? These are Caladium Snowdrop. Only 9 left. I'm gonna get some auction items here eventually. These are Caladium Snowdrops that have nice little pink snowdrops on them.
I see the future in my mind.
I mean, there's other Plant Champ. There's other legit sellers on here, but honestly, there are more not legit sellers than legit. Unfortunately, everybody has to discover that for themselves. But I will tell you that there's another seller, 2 other sellers that have a very serious pest problem, and they are still fucking selling plants. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh yeah, check the show notes. Let me get my promote tool or my seller tool. Flash sales in pen. Read the show notes. Then you do shop. Buy it now. Search through plants. Make showing request in the show chat. Let's try that. See how well that works today. There you go. Actually, quarantine areas. You should have a quarantine area. If you're buying plants from not in your plant collection, you should have a quarantine holding area. Our entire facility is actually a registered quarantine holding facility, but you should have a quarantine area. For obvious reasons, if you're bringing stuff in, you need to watch it, see what's going on. If you need to treat it for pests, by default, you should probably just be treating everything for pests, then you never have to fucking worry about it. And then, purchase from known sellers that don't have pest problems. Corner of the room, yeah. And then just have pesticides on standby. Like you can spray them with like 2 things, and know you're never gonna have a problem. Let's see how many confettis we have. I might be able to auction these. 22. Yeah, we can run some auctions on these confettis. Oh, can I cancel? I'm gonna pin them. Can I? Yes. Julie Soul, are you still in here? Yeah, I should have charged you 26. For those of you. Yeah. Hi, Julie. Try doing this. I just gave you your cancellation. I'm sorry that happened. Sometimes Whatnot glitches out, and it doesn't credit it right away. Okay. Hi, Julie. Invite / rare plant daddy. Try this. Take a screenshot of that, Julie. Take a screenshot of that. That's the invite link. Put that into a browser, hit go. It should bring you back to the app, and then you'll get your $15 credit. We're not sure why that happens, but it's a common occurrence. Like you download the app, you go through everything, and it didn't credit it to you. And then sometimes if you go back to that link, it'll bring you back to the app. And then there's a wallet. Whoops, wrong side. You check your wallet right here, and you should see the credit in there. If you still don't see the credit, you can reach out to Whatnot and say, hey, I'm new. I signed up through this link, didn't get my $15, and they'll manually put it on there for you. Welcome in. Welcome in, Julie. Hi. Hi, Rare Plant Daddy here. I've got a lot of plans to go through. If it's your first time on Whatnot, first of all, welcome. Thank you for clicking on my ad and not leaving some crazy comments over there. You would be, actually, you'd probably be unsurprised how many fucking crazy people are allowed on the internet. It's all of them. And they love leaving comments on stuff. It's wild. That's why I'm absolutely immune to the criticism now. My skin is so fucking thick. Immune. And what's the other bug shit? I can't make recommendations. I do not make pesticide recommendations. You should not, under any circumstances, use any of the pesticides that I ever talk about at any point in time, ever. Also, tell your fucking lawyer to pound sand. I will point to that exact disclaimer should you fuck it up. But in here, there are 2 pesticides that we use, folks. If you want to keep these on hand, because you buy plants and you collect plants and you want to be awesome and never really have plant pest problems, or at least not infestations and outbreaks, for leaf miners, what I use in here, leaf miners, by the way, that's going to be your spider mites, caterpillars, anything that eats the leaves. That is going to be Avid or abamectin of some kind. I use a specific product called Avid, AVID. I don't fucking smoke something every time. Legs, get the fuck out of here. As a preventative measure, I usually just put it in the mix because it doesn't hurt your plants, and they get sprayed. If you ever get an infestation, or if you were an allocation buyer, you should absolutely have that on hand, and just spray every 5 minutes, and you won't have those pest problems. I had a $15 credit. You ordered from the site and it said you had my website said you had a $15 credit? I have never heard of that. Lotus Light, yes. I've sold many of them, hundreds of them. The pink ones? Yes. Yes. What would you like to know about it? Why does it say so small? Oh, the other. The other is for anything else. Mealies. Thrips. If there's another seller on the platform with a thrift infestation selling plants for thrips. Scale. I've never actually had to deal with scale, but it is on the label. It's called imidacloprid. You want to know how awesome imidacloprid is? You should never use it. This is not. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't use this. Ever. No reason to ever use imidacloprid. When the Arizona State of Ag comes over and comes to inspect, the inspectors, I'll tell them a story. Hey, this is what I got. If they're new, I go, oh, don't worry, everything comes in here. We treat the midicloprid, and I shit you not, every single one of them gets like a little grin on their face. They're like, yeah, good job, because that is like the industry standard for killing anything that is in the soil. Fungus gnats. That's what Bonide systemic granules is, by the way. Uh, Fungus gnats, mealies, thrips, anything that hard to reach bugs like mealies. You do root soaks with those because it gets into the plant material. Yeah, those are actually the three chemicals that we keep around. We keep Bonide systemic granules. Fungus gnats are just a thing. If you're bringing stuff in from other places, that's just a fucking thing. You will not see flying things in here because it makes my fucking eye twitch. But we keep Bonide systemic granules. You just go by, put a little bit in all your pots and top water, gone. If they have leaf miners, dude, you can put the Avid in a 2.5 gallon. I have a Milwaukee sprayer. You can spray trees easily. Let's go with Lucia. Oh my God. Any more plant questions? You can ask me. You can also look us up on the Arizona Department of Ag for all of our nursery certifications, our pest and quarantine zone, and our holding zone, which is a new thing. All states are probably going to start implementing that. If you're going to bring in products from growers out of state, you have to have Fido and a quarantine zone now, or they ain't coming in. Like, they are seriously cracking it. It used to be a joke in the industry forever because it wasn't like policed, and they are absolutely policing it now. This is Caladium alucia. That is very, if you like the pink stuff. Did you get your $15 credit, Julie? Shit, I just saw you buy that. Did it work that time, Julie? I have lots of pink stuff in here. I know, you ladies love the pink stuff. Who was asking a question about Lotus Delight? Was there a question there for the Lotus Delight? So cancel it again, Julie. I got you. I got you right here. Just cancel it. And then message whatnot. Also, when you get your $15 credit, you don't have to get that free plant. Most of the plants that are going right now are under 15 bucks. So just pick one out. I'm gonna change the landing page probably tomorrow to give instructions and take like the whole free plant thing off. Because we have so many that are actually under $15, like this Silver Dragon. Silver Dragons, $11.20. $11.20. Silver Dragons, okay. We'll bring the dick out here in a little bit. I don't know if these are in stock. These are Stromat Triostars. Let's see how many are left. There's only 4 left. These regularly auction over 15 bucks, like normal. Pastel pinks on the front, hot pinks on the back. And I also have some new plants to show today. A couple of them that I haven't brought out. Okay, now I should be able to have the room here. Bang! There we go. They are on the mic or on the radio. That's amazing. Did I just get it? I got you, Julie. I got you, Julie. I got you, Julie. Yep, I just got your refund. Reach out to Whatnot Support, and they can fix it manually for you. And also, you don't have to get the thing that says free plant. I'm gonna change the landing page tomorrow with different instructions because most of the plants in here are under 15 bucks. You can actually use your credit to pick out whatever one you want. You got a full bag as a giveaway? Huh. That usually doesn't happen to you, Colette. Enjoy. Whoops. Our loss is your gain. But you're happy, aren't you? Whoops. It's because we love you. We knew it was yours, and we're like, just send a fucking full size. Brittany probably did that. Maybe. I don't know. That's all Brittany and her team. Let's look at these silver blushes. And I do have buyer giveaways, too. Did we get a raid? What happened? You want one? John, yeah, we can send you one. Tell Brittany. I'll pull one out of the inventory for you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you got one. You will put it to good use. I know. Eagle, I think you got like 5 or 6 plugs, so you have enough body mix for all that. These are silver blush. This is anthurium. And those are a very nice size silver blush. Very well rooted, and it looks like it has a lot of sphagnum moss in there, so. Anthurium silver blush. That will get you into the anthuriums for sure. The full bag of dirt is a giveaway. John, you can have a bin of it. You want a cubic yard? How much do you want? The best plant ever in the mail. Yes, thank you, Cuddles and Drugs. Oh my God, I'll see you at the rave. Enjoy the jams. That is a fellow raver right there. I feel it. Are you? Who has bugs? Somebody does. I'll probably find out later today. I'm not gonna out them, even if they do. As soon as I figure out who it is, I'm gonna reach out to them and be like, "Yo, fucking stop quick," and I'll give them the imidacloprid. Like, I will help them. What we don't want in the industry is for buyers to have a bad experience and to get pests, right? Because if you have a bad time, that's gonna push you away from the hobby, and we don't want that. Even my competitors, I'm down to help most of them. A couple of them are absolute douchebags. They can rot in hell. No names. But most people, yeah, I'll reach out to them. I'm like, hey, we got customers saying that you got Brits. Yo, just halt all production. Here's your plan. Go fucking treat your shit. You just gotta treat them one time. Treat everything with it. Like, oh. Oh, I was mad at myself, Cuddles. I was mad at myself. Because it's a huge nightmare. Basically, every plant in there, I paid you to take it. I lost money on all those, which sucks. You ever work for free? Welcome to entrepreneurship, where you work a lot for free. These are Sayakas, and they're new. New for us, at least. They remind me of Florida Browns. So it's a type of Florida Browns. I don't know why they're calling them Sayakas. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe it's a new cultivar. Maybe it's the laboratory calling them something different to help sell them. I don't know. Oh no, we send it. No, we own our results around here. Nah, we fuck shit up. We own that. Nah, that's part of that. That's part of business. You fuck shit up. Now you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that shit sandwich, not your customers. But speaking of which, just a heads up, everybody. Normally we are like next day, 2-day. I think we're approaching 3-day right now. Our main packer is gone. She's on vacation. We'll be returning on Thursday, so it's just it's hard when our best and favorite is not with us. Come back, Ray. I love you. Have a good time in Texas. But come back. Say us. It's okay, Cuddles. It worked out though, didn't it? Because you're back and you're ready to get some plants. It worked out though, didn't it? Sayakas, under $10. Grab one. Does anybody have Florida Bronze? Anybody want to know why people get this plant? Or just plant collecting in general? What you want to do, or what I have learned over the years for like my personal collections and stuff, you will naturally gravitate to certain shapes and certain colors. In your collections, you want to contrast those, right? So if you have Let me find one that this would go well with. Bean. Um, let's go with that. Bang. That is a nice color contrast. Let's show you another one. Red. Give me a red. Or white. Or white is really good. That is a really good one. So, when you start putting contrast in your collections, see how that contrasts like that? And you want to put things like this of opposite lights and dark colors at different shape sizes near each other because they make their characteristics pop. It'll make the characteristics of your plants pop. So maybe you get a cheaper plant that maybe you're not like obsessed with, and you're like, well, that's whatever. But you'll put it next to a plant that you are obsessed with to be more obsessed with it. Make sense? I'm not spilling no beans, Mike. I don't have the beans yet. And even if I did have them, that's pretty serious. Thrips is a pretty serious infestation, right up there with fucking fire ants and scale. That is not something. Which is crazy because I had a customer reach out to us with like normal damage, like in nature, like this little piece. They were like, "Oh my god, that's thrip damage." And I'm like, "No, it's not. What do you? No, it's not." And then through the context of the conversation, you discovered that they got thrips from another seller. And then they were like, "Oh, this has thrips on too." I was like, "Nah, here's our nursery certifications. Check our reviews. I'm trying to help you. That's not, first of all, that's not thrip damage. On none of that. By the way, why do you think that is?" And then that's where I discovered that. And I was, "Oh shit, girl. You think you got rid of your thrips? Did you use imidacloprid? No, then you didn't." Thrips reproduce asexually. That is why that is a terrible pest to have in your collection. Because if you do not kill all of them, they will be back. Ask Brittany about that. She had a like 5 years ago when she was selling plants, and she had a grow tent. This is when our two grow operations were separate. And she had a thrip problem. Ended up throwing everything away, just starting over. Literally just starting over. But you don't have to do. You can use imidacloprid. Oh, you're talking about collecting plants and not the tea? Don't fucking lie to me, Megan. How about locos? I do not have carnivorous. Mini poison ivy. Two reasons I don't carry carnivorous. One, they are incredibly sensitive to pesticides. In fact, pesticides will kill them. And I am very liberal with the use of pesticides. Everybody gets it. Fucking spray them. Fucking. I did. Full name. It's serious now. Here we go. Locos? Anybody? I mean, they're short, but these will sell out as shorts because there's a reason why they're short. They sell out before they make it to 4-inch pots. Well, there's only 4 left for a reason, and we stocked 32 of them. Friday? Yeah, Friday I did that stock. All right, I might have glad hands in stock. Let's see. I think these sold out on Friday or yesterday. There's one left. Last glad hands. If you know, you know. I don't have to try and sell that. That's the last glad hands. They do not look like that. They do not have that leaf shape at maturity. And then they have roots coming out the bottom too. They're already starting to get it. Goldie eyes. Go LD eyes, whatever. And they're under $10. Wow, that's the first time ever. First time ever. Let me show you a picture of them. Bang. That is what they turn into. That is one of the most unique leaf shapes and growth patterns in the philodendron world, for sure. Incredibly unique. So when you're collecting, collect for shape, size, color, and pattern, growth pattern. This is how they start as babies. And there's only 9 left. They're under $10. Under $10 to get philodendron, which will probably have one of the most unique leaf shapes in your entire collection. What's your God? I want to know what your middle name is. Let's see if I can guess. Magneto. What part of the country are you from? And are your parents from that location? South, the Midwest? Why are they all doing that? I don't like it. Kansas. Yes, they are. Okay, so it's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be a country name. I grew up country. FFA chapter president. Still in act. Go figure. Leanne. Nope. Anne? Just Anne? Peach juice. How about peach? I'm getting close, huh? Yeah. I know. I'm striking. I'm in range. These are Caladium peach juice. $11. Flashing them. $11. Wow, it's 2 o'clock already, really? Peach juice. Here's the buyer's giveaway. You're buying stuff. There you go. This is Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast are fun. These are alocasias. They get like pink stems to them. These are looking very nice. Good size. I give up, Megan. I give up. My brain wasn't functioning to grab names. I agree. Nicole. I should have. That's just in the range. Under $10. Allocations under $10. Look how big they are too. Nice and full allocation. Under $10. No, I wasn't right there. I was fucking way off. Wasn't even close. I got 0 letters correct. Right? I got the L correct. Right. Congo nuclears. I've got them in as Congo greens. They're relatively new for tissue cultures or production plants. So we don't actually know what they're going to look like in 3, 4, 5 years. So a safe thing to do is to not call them Congo nuclears because they're not cuttings. They're in production. But we think they're going to stay Congo nuclears. Thank you. It made me feel better. It did. Bang. Nuclears. 20% off on the nuclears. Nice full pots of them. New growth. Bang. Yeah, the pattern is very nice. And I believe the story on these is they got this color mutation from them by putting them next to radioactive material. Fun fact. Congo Thai. What is that? These are the foams. Foams should have gone into 4-inch pots rather than staying in these plugs. They are very rooted, very full. $11. It's just a solid green. Well, what's Thai about it if it's solid green? Bang. That's giving me a big allocation. For sure. Only 2 buyers in the giveaway? Do I only have 2 buyers on the show? That's wild. Whatever, if you buy something, you got a 1 in 3 chance of winning, so pretty good. These are Teletubbies /Deer, $70, $80 for this size. There we go. Teletubbies. Yeah, that's fine. Hang out, man. Chat with me. It certainly makes the show go a lot better for me if I've got somebody to chat with. What in the world are fancy allocations supposed to be? What in the world are fancy allocations supposed to be? Well, you know, the plant world is well known for taking advantage of new collectors. In fact, the ties are like world famous for taking shit that's already been in the market and it looks a little different. They slap a new name on it. My favorite new one that they're doing, Monstera Wagyu, which is this high color marble album. They're calling it Wagyu. They're like well known for that. Welcome back, Lab Rat. Hey, it's been spinning for everybody. I assure you, it's been, yeah, it's been a spinner for sure. I hope everything's good with you though. You saw somebody calling it that? Yeah. That's just a high color marble monster. Anybody that imports or knows the growers over there, it's like it's not. I didn't think it was an inside joke, but like well known. So you got to be careful with the fucking ties because that's the culture there. So they are quick to categorize and rename. They're obsessed with plants. They're quick to categorize and rename shit. But then they will turn around to the Americans and charge them more money. This is a beauty star. I of course I got some. I have Wagyus in here. Wagyus. They're just fucking high color marble almas. This is not a new cultivar. The new scam one, Wagyu. I mean, I wouldn't call it a scam. That's just what they call it. So the ties in Southeast Asia in general is well known for putting cultivar names on shit that wouldn't get by our standards in America, the Aroid Society would never get fucking named. And then they will. And you gotta be careful with that. Another one, those mints. Those mints are they're actually white monsters. Don't believe me? Go get the information direct from the guy that discovered mint no IDs, Jungle Berry. You can find him on TikTok. I think he's got an Instagram too. He has a couple videos. He discovered them. There are no tissue cultures. Well, there are, but they don't tissue culture no ID mints because after 2 or 3 years they all go green and they get these little itty bitty spots on them that are actually still mint. The man Barry Schwartz will tell you that. Yeah, I like to meet Wagyu. Yeah, don't get fooled by that. That's just a high color album. I mean, it could be a Wagyu. Why can't we call it that? Is it ever gonna get the cultivar name Wagyu? No, it's not. It's not wild. That is like that's actually the norm. That's the fucking norm. These are beauty stars. Nice pink striations through them. And easy, it's under $10. Top off a box. $10. You got a box going? Add one to it. Deliciosa is that's just a Monstera Deliciosa. That's the big ones. The Deliciosas, there's more Sigiana and then there's Deliciosa. The Deliciosas, there's Deliciosa Borsignana. So Deliciosa is delicious because the fruit is really nice. They're right there. There are Tycons in there. I don't really bring the Tycons anymore because you can find them at Walmart now. So I don't really bring them in. So Tycon would be a type of Deliciosa. Those Albos are Deliciosa. The Aureas are Deliciosa. No ID Mints are Deliciosa. Well, that Thai is Deliciosa. So Taikon is the color. Deliciosa is the monster. Here, let me show you. I'll show you. Well, look. You can actually see in my search pattern already. Monsieur at the top there was it Deliciosa, Deliciosa fruit, Deliciosa albo, Deliciosa mint, and then at the bottom there, Deliciosa Thai constellation. So what you're describing, Monstera Deliciosa is the Monstera. Albo, Aurea, Tycon is the cultivar. Right? That's a way for us to describe what it looks like. A Deliciosa that has Thai constellation on it. A Deliciosa that is Albo variegated. A Deliciosa that is Aurea variegated. I got a couple. I haven't brought an import order in like 3 months, 4 months. But I usually bring in strawberry shakes. I've got a couple that I can cut off of, but I don't have anything for today. So. Give me a follow. We're gonna have to set this aside because I think this is very, very red. Very. No. Valentine. Yeah, Valentine. Bang. Valentine. Pink plants. Yours is root rot. Yeah. So the problem, you want to know how that part of the industry works. So places, there's a red Valentine. Places like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, they purchase under contract, and those contract growers are usually Costa Farms or Bonnie Plants. And how that contract works, Costa Bonnie, the big growers, they grow plants by the millions. So the potting mix that they go in is not ideal. That is intended for them to grow the plants and maximize profits. That's where the root rot starts. And then when it goes into those production phases, right, at Bonnie and Costa, they're on specific watering schedules. Once they leave, they can get overwatered, underwatered, and their contract, specifically Bonnie's, I know for a fact personally, speaking to the Bonnie rep, that the contract with Home Depot here out west is that the plants get delivered, and Home Depot is not responsible for the plant care. In fact, somebody's out there watering them at all. They don't actually have to do that under contract, and Bonnie's contract stipulates that plants are sick, unhealthy, or damaged. When they come do their deliveries, they pick up the ship plants and take them back. Mint lichens. So that mint is a way of describing color, right? So, is there a mint lichens? I'm certain that there are. I believe I've seen pictures of them before. But what you're describing there is a lichen with mint variegation. That's a way of describing. Fake names? Probably no. But I mean, all plants. They're not fake names. Fake by our standard? No. Very real for them. Different reality, different culture, folks. I don't know if you knew this, but outside the United States, they got wildly different cultures. You should check them out. It's kind of fun. These are majestics. The Aglaonemas are insanely popular in Thailand. Oh, it happened for a very long time. I'm actually surprised they didn't get insanely popular here. That's like right up there with their allocations. Bam, majestics are in there. Use your Google these. These are babies, so they're just now starting to show their color. Here's one right here. That is, and this is still a little one. So that is the color pattern that they get on them. Here's a new leaf. That's what they turn into. These are majestics. But on the Soda-Roy's? Yeah, of course. Soda-Roy's, Soda-Roy hybrids. I have some in the shop right now. There's pastas. I don't know if I have Pamani. I haven't had Soda-Roy's for like straight Soda-Roy's for a while, but I regularly get in Soda-Roy lineage. Your pastas, your Palmanis. I have a pasta by Palmani hybrid. I understand why they're your favorite. Yeah, they get those nice big broad leaves on them, but they're not velvety like like Gloriosums and stuff. I get it. Yeah. This purple rain. Um, but you also need to it makes a difference. Like a seller and grower experience and stuff. Because what happens is new sellers are inexperienced people that they just parrot stuff, right? So if their grower is like, this is what it is, especially when they're importing shit, then that bullshit just keeps rolling downhill, right? And there's nobody in there to go, hey, wait a minute, I actually know these plants. You can always check the Aroid Society for like known cultivars. Check that out, International Aroid Society. But the International Aroid Society is well known. They won't put shit in the registry for years. For years. These are cool, huh? If you like, sorry, just get any. Well, what do you like about the Soda-Roy's? The leaf shape and how they grow? Because that you're gonna get the same thing from Pastazanums, Mames, Pastas, Mames, Flavanias. Yeah, look at my shop. They're pretty big right now too. That's crazy. I don't have one around me. Oh, what is this? I think that's a silver. I'll grab them in a second. I'm almost done with the things around me, and then I'm gonna have more room to grab some more plants. And I'll go get the Soda-Roy stuff. The sodies. Love me a sodi. These are Birkin Evians. They're called Evians, but they are Birkins. And why they're called Evians, this might get a cultivar name. But what's happening with these? First of all, they rarely even make it to 4-inch box. They sell out. If you have Birkins, you know that they'll unfurl as that white, and as they get older, they'll get all green. The Evians have more white, and they hold it for longer. They're prettier. They're prettier Birkins, is what they are. God damn, I know way too much. Way too many fucking plants. That's the difference between buying somebody that gets on the camera and doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and just selling bullshit. The new phenomenon and problem with that is people that are importing tissue cultures, which why is anybody buying cultures from resellers? Like, that's the most stable way to import anything, like ever. Just buy them yourself. Do you have Google? You can buy them yourself. This is Punkat Cornesis. Yes, it's a very fun fact. Evians, pro tip, only Evian water for the Evians. And that's a pro tip so that you've got a good fun story to talk to your plant friends about. Punkat Bornesis. These are a new allocation for us to offer. Oh my goodness. Only $11. $11 allocations. Punkat. I wonder if these are Borneo or a hybrid of them. I don't actually know. I don't know much about these yet. Have that silver shape to them. Or a silver shape. Ah! It's hard. It's a hard life to live, folks. And then I just got a couple more left around me, and then I'm going to get another round of plants. Oh. The Trial Stars, which I think I already brought these up, but there might be some left. There's only 3 left of the Trial Stars. If these stay, I'm going to auction them. They regularly auction over $15. Hot pink, pastel pinks on the front, hot pinks on the back. and they will grow. I have personally brought these in over 7 feet tall. The 2-inch bugs are nice. Like if you're collecting and you're like growing out, a collection, the 2-inch bugs are nice because you can immediately get them into a potting mix of your choosing. When you're buying 4, 6, and 8-inch pots, you're gonna get stuck with the nursery pith and potting mix, and it kind of silos you into using only a few options for fertilizer. The little nitro balls, the little green balls, which are fine. That's what the nursery uses. Or you can use all organic, something like Floralicious. The plugs are nice because you get them as a plug, and then you get to choose your own growth. So you get to have your own potting mix, your own early stage growth, and you can put multiple in a pot. If you want specimen pieces, things that you look at and you're like, God damn, they're never 1 to a pot. Go to a fucking show. Go to a collector, a botanical garden. Yeah, it is rare. There are certain species that you'll see one, like anthuriums and stuff. But when you're looking at vines and jungle plants, you'll often see them 2 or 3 in a pot. Golden crocodile. This a year ago was 3 2-inch plus. I put 3 of them in. Yeah, the golden croc. That's like a perfect example. All right, Jose Buonos. I think this is probably one of the best fields in there. Jose Buono. You should look those up. These have a nice marble. I was just hopeful years ago that they would stabilize these in cultures, and they finally have. Oh. Red flag anthuriums, yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely. So those 7-foot cryo stars that I brought in, they probably put, I don't know, they probably started with 3. They put offsets. Let me show you. They grow offsets like that. So start with like 3 in a 6-inch pot, shallow 6-inch pot. Almost done. Freddy's. Look how big these Freddy's are. Only 8 left. So plants under $10. What's up to the raider? Who's raiding? Just keep going. What's up? I'm gonna giveaway going for you. Freddy's are pins. There's only 8 left in those. Look how big they are for a 2-inch pot. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, have a great show. I hope you had a great show. I'll be sure to try to get a raid on in over to you. Me, a dancer? Yeah, I can dance. Yeah, I think dancing is something all humans should do. All humans should dance. By yourself. Whatever. Dance. It'll make you happy. We've been dancing for like, what, 100,000 years, 50,000 years, depending on what you believe in. But at no point in time in any belief system of human existence were we not dancing. There's a reason for that. Freddy! Oh, we got a Freddy. One Freddy? Yeah, one. Okay. Yes. Calvin's gold. These have, hopefully the camera and the light picks them up. See that packaging? The Aurea with the green and the neons? I usually do. I'd say the same the other way. Do I not have these in here? Yes. Oh, there's still 15 of them left. Yeah, we were dancing. They had a really good band last night. Not a hat. Laura Lee Gibson. It was good. It was really good. Thank you. Ready for something different. Why are you coming to my show and this bag? There you go. Oh, that's actually whoever that was. You had a $15 credit. Hey, folks, if you have a $15 credit, and you get something you didn't want, you request a cancellation, you don't get the $15 credit back into your account. Just a heads up. And that's a whatnot thing. Fusion Whites. It was fun. Yeah, it was really well put together. Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time.
In my zone.
There's only 4 left for a reason. Fusion Whites, 4 left. Look at how white those are. So everybody's going for it. Pinks and the whites, pinks and the whites. That is like the most, the most. I mean, aside from the Aglaonema super whites, that might be the whitest of white plants, and that does a pretty good job of holding them. They are calathea though, so they don't like the pots to dry out. I highly recommend getting a bag of rainbows and unicorns. 1 bag of rainbows and unicorns, which by the way are on the website redplantedaddy.com. You can get them $15 a bag in the 4 packs. I will flash sale them here. If you've never tried it before, get your first bag. 1 bag will cover at least 15 plugged pot ups into 3.5-inch pots. I sat here on a show one day. I was like, how many will this bag actually do? It's like 15 to 18. Last one. Who's picking up the last one? These just be sold out. Anybody gonna pick up the last one so it's sold out? Ain't got no place to call home. And I'll hit the road. Ain't got no place to call home. I didn't text today, Jen. I don't have it up. I have to work on it tomorrow. I have to fix it. And I'm honestly trying to. I got some goals I got to hit today, and I'd love to hit them early and go home because I don't have days off. And I'd love to just sit on my couch for a little bit. Rufobarbas. These are tactile plants, folks. I know I promised I'd get to those soda rights if you're still here. I got like 10 to go through really quick. These are tactile plants. If you don't have any tactile plants, you need to add them to your collection. Plants do a lot of things. This one is for touching. These are the roofie barns. Oh, there's only 1 left. Good luck. It's for touching. You put this a plant somewhere, you're gonna walk by and touch it. It's gonna get fucked up. You're gonna trim leaves back. It's not supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to be touched. Yeah, you're gonna see. You will see. Who's grabbing the last one? The underside of the leaves are. Brittany describes them as kitten fur. I describe them as like really intense peach fuzz. It'll give you the chills. You can just rub it on your face and shit. There you go. Sold out. These are golden serratos. Golden serratos. These are not cheap for a reason. I didn't start the flash sale on them. Let me show you. While this is going. Amber. Hey, Muddy Wildflower, are you in here, Amber? Hey, are you in here? Let me help somebody with their soil bag really quick. Buddy, are you in here? It was 2 minutes ago. Where you at? The soil is good. Did you know? Wet my plants. That you can get bags on the website for $15. But you just get a 4-pack of them. Here, I'll run a flash sale really quick. Buddy, you're really not here. Buddy, I see your refund request on this about not being to do the free pickup, but well, if you, oh, that's gonna suck for you because if you had the whatever, you lose your $15 credit. I'm sorry. If you do a cancellation, I just give them. But if you have a $15 credit, folks, and there's something wrong with the order, don't immediately cancel it. Because when I hit accept, they're poof, $15 gone. You don't get it doesn't return to you. They won't put $15 in your bank account. Did anybody Google the Golden Serratins yet? Let me grab it. There. Oh my God, they're really pretty. Definitely holding one back for myself. Those are the Golden Serratins. They might be in the shop. I mean, it's too late. Yeah, they are stunningly beautiful. I usually don't get expensive plugs. I usually don't get them in, but these are really fucking pretty. Which that's kind of a double-edged sword when you're selling plugs, because the plugs are always in an immature form. They don't have all the dramatic color and shape yet. But it is the cheapest way. Well, not the cheapest way. You can always get cultures, but you ain't fucking guaranteed unless you're real good at it. You're not guaranteed to have nice culture plants. 2-inch chia pens. Those are, I have not seen chia pens, variegated chia pens or regular. Because I've never seen variegated chia pens in tissue culture, which is going to be the only way that you're getting a 2-inch plug of it. I have lists of tissue culture providers from all over the fucking world. China, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, here in the United States, and I've yet to see variegated chia pens on it. All right, I'll flash it one more time. 2 minutes on it, 30% off. I have variegated chia pens in here, but they're just as cuttings. They've been around for a long time, so there's probably a reason they don't keep them in production. You know, I don't have everybody's lab. I have not seen chia pens. You actually don't see that many Sigoniums on labs. Kind of in general. They're not trending right now. Labs are always trying to think, 1, 2, 3 years out. Here are the Aglaonema very, very reds. That's a very nice size for a 2-inch plug. Look at that. There's only 5 left of the berry reds. 5 left of the very, very reds. But yeah, on those chia plants, plant me, which you should be looking for. If you're buying plugs, most of the time your plugs, if not all the time, are going to come from culture production. So there's 2 things you're looking for. One, you need to make sure that you have stable varieties. If they are a new rare plant, nobody knows if they're safe. That's an industry truth. Doesn't change it. Sorry, stop your feet. Be mad, new tissue culture sellers, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But that is the actual industry truth. We don't know. These Aglaonemas like this and 2-inch plugs, they're stable. They've been around for 10 fucking years. 10 years. It's always funny. I feel sorry for consumers that go in those shows and they listen to them because dude doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Literally been in the industry for less than a year. He's like, I'm an expert. Sucks for his customers, I guess. Fuzzy pets. These are the fuzzy pets. Fuzzy pet too old. So, all their plugs. Not all of them. The Congo nuclears we don't know. those having the culture productions, I don't think have reached 5 years yet. That's why we actually call them Congo green. Good example. Want to know if I'm full of shit or not? Here is here's just a conceptual question for you. Monstera albums. Monstera albums have been around in the world. Were discovered long before Tycons. Long, like decades before Tycons ever entered the market. So why is it the plant has been around for as long as fucking tissue culture has been around, maybe longer actually. But I probably discovered those in the 1800s, early 1900s. If that's true, and they've been around for that long, why is it that we see Tycons mass produced on the shelves of Walmart, Home Depot, everybody's got them, but you do not see those in mass production like that? And the answer is simple, because they're not stable and mature forms, and the growers won't buy them by the thousands. That's why. They can't guarantee that color or patternation at a level that makes financial sense for the business. Tycons actually is a fucking really good example of really what happens really well with culture production and when we commercialize a plant. That's like textbook, perfect. They are insanely stable in culture production and throughout their lifetime. I've got some 8-inch pots right there. Let's do these fuzzy pets real quick. These fuzzy petioles, why people get them is the petioles. You can't really see them yet because they're still little babies. They get fuzzies on them, like squamiferous. And that is a really good. This one's doing a funky thing. You just decided. I feel like the pot may have fallen over at the nursery. In fact, that's exactly what happened. And then it started growing that way. Don't worry, it'll go straight up again. That's exactly what happened. Nature's fun. These are pretty big. In fact, roots coming out of the bottom. That is a pretty decent size for a 2-inch plug. Fuzzy pets, and they're only $12. Yellow illusions. If you like the fusion whites, these are fusion whites, same growth pattern, same color pattern, but instead of whites and greens, they are like the tricolor. The yellows, dark green, and light green. They also get the purple backs on them, just like the Stellas and the fusion whites. You know what? You're right, Megan. Megan, you ready? You ready for some Richard? Sounds like you're ready for Richard. Y'all are good fun. I love you. These are yellow illusions, which are just like if you bought a fusion white. Remember what I said about contrasting your plants. Remember what I said about contrasting your plants. That's a pretty decent color contrast, right? So the backs of them have the same purples, like they're essentially the same plant, right? But if you were to put these in a pot, see how they are complementing each other's colors? And these are pretty much, they are the same. That's like the same basic cultivar, just different colors. You can literally put these in the same pot. Decorate a pot, right? So if you want the white to be a little more dramatic, or if you want the yellow to be a little more dramatic, put 2 or 3, but you would space them out a little bit. You know, make sure that center one has room to grow and spread, right? So don't put them right on top of each other's babies. Put them on like an algorithm. Yellow illusion. $11.20. I did. I read it. I read that mine. I read it. Oh man, you can see the purples are, to me, are a little more dramatic on this one. You will be happy with those for sure. The fusion whites are sold out. Stellas are also sold out. Sorry. I will bring more of these in, but I mean they sell out on the first show we offer them. And the website. Oh, flame stars? Yes. See my flame stars. So they're not quite dramatic colored yet. They don't really get their dramatic colors until you get them in torch box. But so on these flame stars, see this like serrated edge right here? It's an Aurea pattern, and then they get them in right here too. Which, as you hold this up to the leaf, is pretty cool because similar to the Mapianas, where that color and variegation is, you can actually see the cellular structure of the plants, which is pretty fucking cool. If you're into plants, you will like that. White. White what? White snake? You want some white snake? I can do that. So let me get the flame stars in here. They're under $10. Under $10. So just top off your box. If you can handle calatheas, which by the way, get good at calatheas. All these really need is a good potting mix. Rainbows and unicorns. I'll flash sale those in a bag in a few minutes so you can try that out. And good water. That's it. Good water, good potting mix, and you'll be good at calatheas. And calatheas are nice because they're absolutely beautiful and they're always fucking cheap. They're cheap. They do. Yeah, that is how the new leaves come in too, like little taquitos, little tornadoes. What are the Mexican ones? They're not called taquitos. They're taquitos. What the fuck are they? Rain fart. Anyways, let me flash sale some rainbows and unicorns for you. If you haven't tried it, give you a fucking spiel real quick. Thank you for finally seeing the slider. Thanks. All right, for those of you who have not tried rainbows and unicorns, there's a reason why people are talking about it in the show. It is a soilless medium. It's the best shit on the market. It's not the cheapest shit, it's the best shit. Alright? It's primarily made of cocoa chunks, cocoa pip, perlite, leca for excellent fucking drainage, has calcium, magnesium, manganese, boron, 67 other trace elements and minerals, comes with humic acids, which you're not going to find from most body mixes. I looked into forbidden cereal. Forbidden cereal has a problem. It's fucking nutrient deficient. Like, it's nutrient deficient. This also has the correct NPK ratio, all natural fertilizer for aeroids. I use a 642. Or I'm sorry, 624. And what did I say everything? And it has mycorrhizate in it. So this is just add water product, folks. You don't need to add supplements to it. It has silica in it too. It has everything. You just add water to this. Just water. All right, here we go. Dotties. So I learned last night the difference between Jessie Princess and Dottie is the growth pattern. And I can't tell the fucking difference in a 2-inch pot. So I have to go off what the grower tells me. Dottie's under $10. Very pretty magenta patterns to them. And taquito leaves as they're unfurling. Who doesn't want a good taquito? Dotties? Anybody? Okay. Oh, I see. Obliques are in there as well. Monstera obliques. Obliqua. Sorry. Alright. Obliqua. Those are not cheap Monsteras. And these are still a little bit of babies. But the holes get more and more dramatic. So as babies, they need to have a lot of leaf structure because they're growing. Right? They're new. Look at that one. All right, you see as they're maturing, they're getting more and more of those. They get more and more dramatic. Oh, I got that. There are 40 minutes and then some options. Bart's Aurea. Yeah, you probably jump on those obliques. Like so.
Feel good.
That. Yeah, that. Hang on, everybody. Tray is almost full, and then I can go put it in the watering tray. That's what it needs. Syngonium, silver box, very popular. Unicorn is flashed. Uh, you should probably. I'm leaving them up there. At least two of them went. Yeah, probably gonna been that. I actually just looked over at her. She's starting to pick up. It's been about an hour. I'll leave the obliques there for just another minute. They're 30% off. That's wow. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll do silver box. Anybody else for an oblique while it's up there? You better grab it. And then also what you can do, because I have flash sales going. You see there's 37 minutes on it? You're like, oh, what is this looking mature? Go hit Google up and look at the mature forms of them. And then you can come back over here, hit the shop tab, buy it now, scroll through. Maybe it's still on flash sale for you. Syngonium Silver Fox, $10.40. That's a fun Syngonium. There's only 7 left. And they're $10. I'd probably do 2. Yeah. There you go. And then put them in the same pot. So these, and your Syngoniums will start to get runners on them. So give them a little bit of space in that pot. All right, you probably need to put both of these in a 4-inch pot. And then you should get a couple of runners on them. And then when you start getting runners, they'll start getting these vines on them. You can cut the runners no different and propagate them no different than you would any philodendron. And you start just filling a pot with them.
Feel good.
Barspicii. Let me show you these. Barspicii. That's pretty good. Yeah. That is what those look like at maturity. Alright, so they get those feathered leaves on them. Yeah, it should be on flash sale for like an hour. Didn't go? Oh shit. There you go. Rainbow's Unicorns is now on flash sale. How much longer in the show? I don't know. Hours. I'm like $2,600 away from my goal, so 10 p.m. I don't know. I live here now. This is my home. I just live here and work. They're only $12. Wow. So the Barspicii Aureas are $12. I just showed you a picture. Anybody? Anybody? Anthurium. Auspicious red. So these are the waxy leaf anthuriums. They get those red implos and blooms, like the really popular anthuriums, not the velvety leaf ones. It's only 11. Okay. I'm pretty good on those. Auspicious red. 1050 for Anthurium. Auspicious. All right. That's here. You want me to show you? Any advice for somebody do what I'm trying to do? Yeah, take my course. Take my course when it's available. I haven't opened it up for everybody yet. Shit, you just gotta give me a follow. I'm the only one that has a Whatnot Seller course for plants. And I have one. It's on school. I have to finish. There's couple of software things that I have to finish, and then I'm gonna release it for everybody. The course will be free. It's not open to the public yet. I have there's 26 founders in there. I don't know. Weeks. I have 2 software tools that you need to help you. But pro tip: be an expert. Like, know what you're doing. Educate your buyers. Know how to take care of plants. Like, you have to be good at doing this on your own before you can sell it to other people. Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye out. There's a lot of people in it. Yeah, if you got that part down, you'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be all right. Aside from that, don't forget, it's a show. Like, you have to be entertaining. You have some entertaining shit in there. Yeah, but I have a course on it. You know what, Kimmy, you can message me. I'm not one of those. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I've been mentored by 9-figure entrepreneurs for years. I'm not the type of entrepreneur that's going to gatekeep information for you. I believe that the more sellers and people that we can bring into the hobby will naturally grow. And when the hobby grows, then the labs and the breeders have incentive to get new products in the market to us. So it all kind of feeds itself. So yeah, I'm fine helping you. I made a course for a reason, and it'll be free. So go on to other people's shows and ask them that question. Good luck. I will help you. I'm happy to. Here, you want a pro tip right now? Kimmy, the pro tip right now. Go set up the separate business bank account right now and separate all of your transactions over there. Make the plant business separated today. Do that fucking today. Right now. Today. And then Google USDA farm number, urban agriculture. Go get yourself a farm number. So now you have separated your finance and you're going to get access to federal funds. I'm federally funded, licensed nursery. I don't think my nursery license is up there in the show notes, but I am. Read the reviews. Yeah, I got a lot of reviews. I've also noticed, because I do, I put my profile name in incognito mode because the sellers get fucking, dude, they're fucking weird. They're haters. There's real scummy people out there, honestly. And like I couldn't go into shows anymore and shop. Like, I gave them $1.5 for people. They get fucking weird. They'll message me. I've bought shit from people and they message me like, "Why are you buying things from me?" I don't know, asshole, because I like your plants, but because I like your fucking plants. I wanted it. What? Anyways, so I fucking I put in there like that people don't know, and I'm coming in there. It's like incognito mode. You shouldn't have asked what. Why wouldn't you ask? What? But anyways, yeah, in the reviews. Anyways, my point to that is that I feel like every now and then they get their little groupies come over and like buy shit or come over here and harass me, which is completely hilarious that they think it would take like 500 of you to like actually do anything. But like, yeah, they send people over to like fuck with us. Shitty reviews, like fake reviews too. They'll be like, "Oh, this plant came in damaged," and they don't ask for a return or send pictures or anything. And then you go over to their other page, and they're like 5 stars every like 10 fucking giveaway, or every fucking 10 reviews. They're like 5 stars. I love it so much. Like, choke harder on it, bitch. Anyways, moving on. I'll help you. I'm happy to. Yeah, cool. It's cool. Do those two things though. Like, that is like really good pro advice right there. I already did Maricosa. I think I'm almost ready to go get more plants. Oh, Valentine's. No, Night Sparkle. Yes, Night Sparkle. Only 9 left. 9 left on the Night Sparkles, folks. Also, Kimmy, you can just send me a message. I'll get to it on Monday, and I'll get you over in the course. I think I can start like getting people lined up for it now. I think I can. I'm gonna check on Monday. I didn't even do the meeting last week. I'm so fucking busy. I guess the Golden Crocs. Yes. All right, Golden Crocs, and then I am going to go get some plants. Back. Actually, no, Golden Crocs, and then some dick. Golden Crocs, and then we're gonna get down on this dick. I said Richard. Megan's getting fired up. First, we're gonna get fired up about these Golden Crocs. Doesn't look like much. You're just like, oh, cool, yellow plant. This is the Golden Croc. About a year ago, I put 3 plugs this size, and actually, I think I started them in this spot. And this is what they turned into. In fact, it's about time to cut some of this lower foliage off and pot it a little, start potting it deeper. Get a nice deep, like, you know what I mean? There we go. But this is what a Golden Croc's gonna turn into. And then if you give them a pole in the center, piece of wood, piece of cedar is fine. They'll grow even bigger and faster. I do not want these to grow big and fast yet. I want really tight internodal spacing at the base because I get more roots to go down in the pot. So forward thinking. There you go. Anyways, let me let you. Yeah, by 3. That's point by 3. 3 of them in your pot like that. You can start one. Whatever. $12. Anybody? All right, got these done into the water, I think. And then we can bring them back out for another rotation. Oh my God, wait a minute. All right, more plants. It's been about an hour, so maybe this party time needs a little bit longer than an hour. Sponsored by Pomani. So, really was. There's some pets. Silver girl, scout pasta by Pamani, and so. But first, a little bit of this dick. Richard. Let's get Richard going. $10.50 dick. If you don't have Richard in your collection, you should just get it because it's fun to talk about. It's 2 inches today, but if you take good care of it, you're gentle, you're progressive, and you know what you're doing, you can get them to 4, 6, even 8 inches. Even bigger if you're patient and you can grow things. That Cardi B song, Cardi B is too much for me. It's too much. The colors are gorgeous. Yeah. It's actually really pretty plant. Absolutely. Red here. She's a lot. I don't have any 8-inch Richards around here. Just 2. You got plugs. You get a Richard plug. You start at 2 inches, work your way up to 6 and 8. Yeah. Nobody got a single Richard? Okay. How about White Princess? White Princess? $11. You do have to work to get a grow, yeah. Not that hard though, honestly. You don't have to work it that hard. There's some White Princess going for you. $11.20 on them. Jokes are never ending. The Richard, I get them no matter what. I see them on the list. I'm like, well, I'm getting some more dick. Go ahead and bring that in. White Princess. The Fuzzy Pets, we already did those. How about the Monet Silvers? I know I said I was going to bring Sodarized up a while ago. Probably like 30 minutes ago. Are we almost done with the last sales up yet? Silver, not quite. Another 15 minutes. they are. Mame silvers. That's of the Sudorai family. So it's that will keep that color pattern, and they'll get nice, big, very large broad leaves. That will not be a small plant at maturity. Promise you. Yeah, get some money and get some richer, you know? Yeah, exactly. Just so you say, look at my dick. That's why you get richer. They're pretty. They are pretty. Alocasia scalprums should be a pretty good deal. Scalprums, $11 on scalprum. Scalprums. Everybody want scalprum? People, you get these. You got these nice green leaves. It's the textured patterns that you like. You're after the textured pattern on that. Too close to light. There you go. Boy. Scalprums, fuzzy pet, did silvers. Oh, Scarlet Girls. I don't even think I've shown these yet. Those were an holding for a few days. Make sure they traveled well. These are the Scarlet Girls. This one. So that is a picture that I took. That is a week in our greenhouse. That is very Scarlet Girl. Nobody for a Scarlet Girl? Okay. These are pasta by Plamanis. They are very large for a 2-inch plug. That should be an important pot. Bang. Do you typically need support for gladiums? Not typically, no. No, but they might get like little long runners and danglers, so just kind of hang down. But no, not typically. I guess you could. Like if they start to flatten out like that, you could put them up. So like if they're below you, you're looking at a flat leaf. I don't grow a lot of caladiums though. I don't have any mature like 5-year-old caladiums. Not zero. They're really hard in Arizona. They like higher humidity, and we don't have that in Phoenix. Pasta by Glamani? Good check. Where are we at? Hold on, I got a mathing. This is, I've made it through all the plants. And then we'll probably do some liquidation stuff. Have I shown everything? Has anybody been here for? It's a long time to be here. Anything in particular you all want to see? Oh, these saloons. Let me show you these saloons. Since before I walked at the party time, she's still being a sassy bitch. Which is odd, because I had this experiment last week with the last batch, so I was like, let's let someone take a shit, water, and see how long it takes for her to bounce back. I was like, now, and this one's not. Now I feel like a fool. I feel like I should have experimented more with that. Or maybe she's just a sassy bitch. People do that. Sassy people do that. Let me show these saloons. Bang. Saloons. This is what they look like at maturity. I mean, yeah, I would call that a mature specimen, but that is going to be the leaf shape. She is being a diva. I'll get off.
Something complex, irritating, clicking with that time creating. Something complex,
They're only $9. That's the deal. So those are only $9.
something complex all the time. Just a minute.
Anybody? Come on, jump in there.
Something complex, irritating, clicking with that time creating.
No more saloons? Okay. Anyway, what time is it? Plan chat? What we got? I think I just ran through most of them. I can pull out Richard if you want. Sometimes it's appropriate. There's not very many situations where that is appropriate, but sometimes it is. So just pull one out. Pull that Richard out. I guess I can get a giveaway going. Are there any buyers still in here? Watch this. Oh, let's do an everybody giveaway really quick, so that they can. I believe it's this one. It's just hard. It kind of irks me because there are so many giddy goblins. But it's funny. We've been selling on this platform for 2 years now, and you can always tell the new sellers are running those nonstop giveaways, right? They're like, I got 150 people on my show. We have shows with 15, 20 people with the same amount of seller or same amount of buyers as when we had people 180, 250 people in the shows. I learned my lesson with that. That's for everybody. Yeah, there's one for everybody in there. Did anybody want to go in there and look? Only half of you are just listening to the music, aren't you? I can't wait to get the OBS set up. We'll have to get like a whole new studio and everything set up too. So I think we're gonna set it on that wall. We'll probably have it run the length of the wall. Because pretty soon, when spring's over, we bring back the 4-inch pots. So for spring, we do just a shitload of plugs. And then as soon as it gets hot here in Arizona, we have to get air-conditioned trucks. So we get as many plants as we can in, basically. Trying hard not to buy everything? I understand. It can be challenging. What are you missing still, Queen? I can tell you if you need me more. And what? You might not need me more. You got Richard, right? That was just fun. What are you on the fence on? What do you like, actually? Do you just like all plants in general, or do you have like a particular shape or color you gravitate towards? Yes, you do need a Richard. First of all, they're really, really pretty plants. I'm telling you, I promise you, he'll be in your collection. He'll get a little bit bigger, nice 8-inch Richard for you. And you will giggle every time you go. I think it was a dick. Like it's a fun thing. Dieffenbachs. Damn, I don't have any 2-inch Dieffenbachia right now. I usually don't get those still 4-inch. There's 0 Dieffenbachias in there. I get that. So do you like the Dieffenbachias for like because they're the tall white leaves? How about this? Give me an example of Dieffenbachia that you like. Yeah, do you like them tall so they get the leaves? Do you have Stromat? Then you got the TrialStar? What else is gonna get tall on you? Well, all of your philodendrons, give your philodendrons something to climb. So that's gonna get the height for you. That's also gonna make sure they're secured because that's also gonna give you the big, larger leaves. I think that's people really mess that up with epiphytes in general. They're really concerned with the pot and their succulents and then they don't have anything for them to climb up. And I'm like, that's your problem. Like those are epiphytes. They have evolved to grow up 100-foot Amazon trees, and you're giving it nothing to climb up. So philodendrons with poles, cedar, anything. You don't need a moss pole. I'm anti. A piece of driftwood works. It does the same fucking thing. What's up, Chris? Tripens? I have variegated tripens. I don't have tripens. Are you asking for variegated tripens or just regular green tripens? A variegated one? Yeah, if you want. And then here, everybody. I have all these. For those of you who do not want to read the notification up front and look at the show notes, there are 45 species in there, which that means I'm missing fucking 16 of them that I haven't ran. How's that? Oh, that's because I haven't ran long below the silvers. Oh, and then the rest are right here. Okay. Very good try, Ben. Hold on. A really nice try, Ben. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Come on. Yeah, I got it. This show isn't set up for it if you want to buy them. These are stock plants. So that's very good at tripens. That one's all right. That's a stock plant. That is from cutting tripens. Let me get going here. Everything's still on flash sale. There's only like 5 minutes on flash sales on a lot of this stuff, folks. So you want to go into the shop tab. Go into the shop tab, click buy it now, and you can scroll through. Every single one of these is in there. It's on flash sale. Some of them are already sold out for the day. Sorry. And the flash sales range from like 15 to 30% off. And what you do is you see something you like, you see the pictures, and then you drop in a chat. You go, hey, show me this one, and then I grab them. Okay, we're gonna cycle through. Oh, I forgot to show you the Milano. Right. All right, here we go. I have a couple pink nobilis, none for sale. I'm not. No. Yeah, I have a couple I'm keeping in my personal collection to pour them out, and they're a fucking nightmare. To cultures or importing, they're they are challenging. Nobilis in general is a little challenging for allocation, but those are extra. Okay. I'm just gonna set them to the side here. I'll put them up here, and then we're gonna start going through them again. All right. Anybody want a recommendation on what to start with? Do all philodendrons go like pothos? No. I mean, well, what's the question there? Are they jungle vines? They're both epiphytes. They grow on trees. So similar, yes. We're gonna go this way though. I have regular Nobilis, Lega. I have Nobilis in there. You want regular Nobilis? I have regular Nobilis in there. They do like the same environment. Yes, yes, they do. Those are both tropical plants. Arrows. Yes. Dottie. Look at that. See, that's what you do. Good job, McBoo-Boo. Dottie. Very similar to Jessie Princess. Different. Whoops, that's in giveaways. There's only a minute left. There's some flash sales in there. I've only got a minute left. So hang loose. I'm gonna grab stuff that we're have a little heavy stock on, and then we're gonna do auctions. So there's Dottie. Actually, I'm gonna try and go through them quick for you before these flash sales. And thanks, Sparkle. Nope, that one's already over. Okay, so now. Grab my phone, and we're gonna do some auctions. Ready for some auctions? Who's ready for some auctions? If they do well, we'll do that. Thanks, Sparkle. Auction, starting the. Okay, sudden death. $6 card, 5 seconds sudden death. How about that? Let's see what happens. Nice Sparkle, $6, 5 seconds sudden death. No winning. I think we need some more votes. Let me run another giveaway. We need some more votes. There you go. I guess no more sudden. Not doing obliques. We could do saloons. Forward a little bit. Let's see if we need these golden props. Golden crops. By the way, this is what these look like. This is about a year old, and it started. I put 3 plugs this size in one pot, and this is about a year later. So. Not here. It's like 8 months. 8 months. A theme deck pull? What's that, Julie? A theme deck pull. What's up, Josie? Josie, why aren't you a mod? You're not modding? Why aren't you a mod? That's our Josie, right? What was that? Why aren't you a mod? I don't know. Josie, I fucked up shit. And if anybody wants to mod, you can always reach out to us and be like, hey, I'd like to mod. I should have made that announcement before I made all those shows, and I should just added you to it. But you are more than welcome to help us out. We're gonna auction off some of these crops. I know you finally got us to pick Josie. Yay! I love it. I love it, Josie. It only took you 2 years. All right, let's get some golden crop auctions going. All right, here we go. I got them pinned. No sudden deaths. You guys are you abuse the sudden death, so no. Dollar start, go, golden crops. Go, choice, $1. $1. $1 on those golden crops. Let's go, chat. Is that a short print? It's a short print. Oh, come on. Mark Spitchai! I don't know what a short print is. What? Help me, Julie. I'm not the smartest man around, right? I sell plants and dirt. You might have to help me a little bit. Noah Stark, Mark Spitchai, O'Reilly, $1 a go. $1. No guarantee that I'm running any more at $1 start, by the way. There's absolutely no guarantee that I can run more than one. Do you have unified minds? Julie, I have unified minds? You're too intelligent for me. I have no idea what's happening. Silver Fox. There's only 5 left. Don't start, go, Silver Fox, go. $1. Maybe the cactus I have? Oh, I'm trying. I don't know, Julie. I'm sorry, Julie, I don't know. If I knew, then I guess I would have been like, yeah. Let's go, chat, $1. Any raw copies of that? What the fuck are you talking about, Julie? What the fuck is a raw copy? Are you tissue culture? A raw copy? The music? I know. Is anybody else get confused? I've blown through a bunch. I blow through a bunch every week. I'm confused too. Oh, Chaos. Did you get my messages, Chaos? You're welcome. Got a nursery license and everything? Flame Star. All right, Flame Star, here we go. Dollar Star to Flame Star, go. $1. Does anybody want it for $1? Nobody wants the Flame Star for $1. That's wild. $2. That is less than the cost of the potting material in the pot and shipping. Hey, why don't you, by the way, Chaos, why don't you tell me where you got that problem from? I would like to reach out to them and tell them to quit fucking sending plants if they have a problem. Please, stop sending plants. That has got to be a bot. I have never ran into a bot. That's the first time bot on. I wouldn't be surprised if they're running bots now. Hold on. I could have gotten the next one. Shit. I know. Hold on, I gotta get them out of my way. Hold on. Where Coastal can go next? That is a first for me. Where did you know that was a bot? Yeah, that's a bot for sure. On the live app platform, you can a little AI to make playwrights and bots. Yeah, I already kicked him out. I had to report him too. Took me a second to report it. Maricosta. Dude, I fucking hate Apple's like autocorrect. It's probably one of the worst. On the auction. Don't start Maricosta, go! $1. Yeah, live show with bot. I do that. It's not that hard to make. Yeah. Like, why? Why? What is even the point of that? $6 on a Maricosta? Holy shit! Yeah, that's. You're not wholesale, okay? You normally go for $15. Only one I'm offering, just heads up. You're so many bits away from. There's 2 in the pot. Yeah, okay. You do not get an auction. I'm going to start. Yellow Illusion. Dollar Start, Yellow Illusion. Dollar Start, go! They got the nice purple backs on them. Yellow, light green, dark green contrast on the front. And in maturity, they get these nice purple backs. I'm not dollar starting the Congo nucleus, just a heads up. Now, like that, we're struggling to get above $8. And I know why. Like the other plug shows are dog shit plugs and tiny, and everybody stopped at $8. So people are stopping at $8. I get it. I'm only doing one, and they're not coming back around. But just by the way, I'm doing one of each of these, and then I think I'm tired for the day. Dollar Start, Fuzzy Pets, Fuzzy Petiole. Dollar Start, Fuzzy Petiole. Any more? $7? Any more? Okay. Yeah. I think we gotta go back to classics, folks. Isn't shipping supposed to be done with even if I buy from your shop? I don't know what that means, Lena. Shipping's supposed to be done if you buy from the shop? It's all combined. It doesn't matter where. I don't understand the question, but shipping is. It doesn't matter what you get, except for the rainbows and unicorns. The potting mix ships separately. That's 4 to 5 pounds of potting mix. It doesn't ship with plants. So you buy the first one. It's $9.22 in shipping, but then you can have 17 more in a package. Yeah, that's probably what you're asking, right? Why it's another $9 for the body mix? Because we don't ship body mix with plants. That's a terrible idea. We tried it, and it was a terrible idea. But if you want to get the body mix, the best place to get it is on the website, riplantdaddy.com. Rainbows and unicorns, $15 a bag there if you buy a 4-pack. If you haven't had it before, you buy it here. This is the best place to buy it. If you've never tried it, you just want to get one bag, you buy it here on Whatnot. You need 4-packs. That's 20 something pounds of potting mix. And Whatnot is not. The shipping gets too expensive. Their contract is for 12 by 12 boxes, 5 pounds or less. Uh, very, very red. I'm 5 pounds starting, so you can have 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. 5 seconds, $5, go. Running. That's very, very red. Look at that. Guys, not even. Yeah, it's literally not. Numbers here. We're not going to do any more auctions. I'm sorry, folks. I love you. I love you. We're all back to flash sales. If anybody wanted to top off a box, I'm going to go through the flash sales right now. And hit those up. Our plugs are just, they're too big and we spend too much money on our supplies and stuff. Like that's, like taking like 80 cents a plant. I love you. I love you. There are other shows where you can get it from like that and get a lower level of service. That's, I love you. I love you. I really can. All right, flash sailing on everything. If you want to get in there to start topping off your boxes, I would like part of my Sunday off to like not work. I haven't had a single day off, and I think I'm on somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks. Um, and so I gotta take care of myself a little bit. I'm going through a flash sale though. So what you want to do is go into the shop and click buy it now. I'm going through the flash sales now, so go through there and shop. And if you want me to show you one, I will bring it to the front. Longaloba silvers, by the way. That big Longaloba that I have over there, that's Longaloba. This is see that big ass alocasia right there? All right, there. That's Longaloba, and that thing's like I don't know, 20 feet away from me. That's a big ass alocasia. And it is I don't know, a little over a year old. These are the silvers. That is what that will turn into. A seller's call tomorrow? I hope so. I hope so. I mean, you can ask your question. Do you have any questions for me right now? Who is it? Where'd you go? Jennifer? You got me. You got me right here, Jennifer. What's up? You got a question from the sellers module? Flash sale. I'm going through and starting all the flash sales over, folks. I'm gonna move it up earlier in the day, probably. I have to change the times on them. I still was supposed to update the courses yet. I literally haven't even had time to do it. As soon as I get my home office reset back up, I'll be able to do like Saturday morning sessions. Obliques are really good on flash sale. I'm not used to seeing your pictures, Josie. I love it. I love it. I'm finally gonna put a face to the name. Almost got all the flash sales going. I'm not going for another 2 hours, just a heads up. The Goldie Eyes, there's a really good deal on those Goldie Eyes. Under $10 for Goldie Eye. Goldie Eye. Anybody else? I've got probably run another giveaway. Nobody's really buying anything anymore. I think a lot of people are just bouncing around, running, going from giddy giddy. Almost to the end of them. Oh wow, there was one Fusion White left. Nice grab. I thought those sold out. Okay. Got all the flash sales going again. Let's start with what I've got right here. So they're gonna go from right here in front of me. Over there. I do not have Hoyas in 2-inch this time. I haven't had that many people asking me for them, so I didn't get them. And I haven't this spring. So I was a little worried about it. Are people looking for it? Yeah, there's a 3-inch. Hey, folks, check out the show notes. Anytime you go into a new show, check the show notes. You might find some information in there. In the show notes, there it lets you know you can go into the shop tab here. This isn't like the other shows where it just says plant on screen and I run one after another. That's just click. I get it, but we do a little differently for our flash sales. If you go into the shop and you click buy it now, all of these plants are in there, plus ones that are not in front of me, and they're on flash sale. There are anthurium in there, calatheas, philodendron, syngonium, alocasia, sold out of the party times. There are no Hoyas though. So you can actually go through there. There's pictures and everything. Go through them, look at them. If you want to see one, I can bring it up, bang, show it right on the screen. And there should be anthurium, auspicious red. Oh, there's caladiums in there too. Mame silvers. So you don't actually have to wait for me to like bring one of 60 something plants up to the front. You can just be like, show me this one. Mame silvers. As you would spot Mame silver. Goes over. Ninjas. Allocation ninja. $10.50 on the ninjas. If you got a box going, you need to get in there and start shopping around. Goldie Eye and Golden Marble. Yes. Serratum. I have a Serratum right here. You know what these look like at maturity, though, right? They're. Well, this isn't a mature plant, but it's a much bigger one. So that is Golden Serratum. They're fucking gorgeous. Serratums. Black Soul. And pins. I've got them 30% off. Dang, those are only supposed to be 20% off, but whatever. Okay. Anybody else? And then what was the other one I'm looking for? Goldie Eye? Those Goldie Eyes. D-I-E. O-L-D-I-E. God damn, why I struggle with that one so much? Gold-D-I. D-I. Yeah. I-E. Gold. I-E. Whatever. You know what you want. All right. There. Let me choose those two. That is a request because you know. That is what these look like when they grow up. When they're all big and strong. That's what those look like. I believe they're $9 on flash sale. Yeah, they are. They are. Nice big roots coming out of the bottom too. Sup, soul? Sup, soul, mates? Hey. Anybody else will Goldie Eye? Oh, under $10. Not bad. All right, next up, Pastazanum. Money by Pastazanum. That's pretty reasonably sized. Pasta. Going pretty good. How are you? Pasta. Bang, look up, man. That should be in a 4-inch box. That should be 4-inch box. And they're $11. That's a new sleep on it. No time, no cage. Stick with a much cage. No time, no cage. Stick with a much so it's a pretty good price, yeah. I have really good prices on all this stuff right now. Rhubarb is sold out. Oh, gold. That's tough. Bam, Captain's Gold. Fine. Nobody? Freddy's, under $10. You need to get in there and start topping up your box. Hey, a planta! A planta! Accelerator! Yo, everybody give a planta a follow. There's a giveaway for you. Accelerator! Star! Thanks for the raid, a planta! Make sure everybody gets a planta a follow. I have off planta here for you. That's a Freddy for $9. Amanda, a planta. Yeah, that's Spanish for a plant, right? Planta. Amanda, a planta, a planta. But it's not Spanish. It's not Spanish. It's Amanda. Is your name Amanda? Me too. A planta. There we go. A planta. Without the Spanish accent. It's a planta. What you need to know is you need to follow a planta. Got it. No Spanish accent. I saw planta, and I'm from the Southwest, so I was like, oh, it's Spanish. Wrong. Wrong. It's a planta. I got it right. I got it right, though. Everybody give a planta a follow. I have a few more to wrap up. Birkin, Evians. Where? Oh, I'm in. Bang. Under $10 for the Evians. Birkin Evians. Start topping up those boxes, folks. Bars sold out. Fusion Whites sold out already. Sold out a few things today. Jose Bonos have a really nice deal on them. Uh, 30% off the Jose's. You call them those Sayakas. Those are like Florida Bronx. I do not know the difference yet. If I ever have time to like look into it, but they look a lot like Florida Bronx to me. Jose Bones, 30% off. Drive Stars might be sold out of these actually. I don't know. 3 left. Drive Stars. And remember, folks, the first one you get is going to guarantee your priority rate shipping box, and you can have 18 in a box. Pastels on the front, top pinks on the back. And if you shine some light through it, it's middle pink. What the fuck is middle pink? That's not even a color. Oh, words are hard. Amanda, I'm glad you speak English, because I fucking don't. I fucking don't. I need a break? Yeah. I don't even know what week I'm on. I honestly think the last real full day I had off, oh my God. I went to the Renaissance Festival like beginning of March, I think. Yeah, I'm probably coming up on 8 weeks, no days off. Fucking losing it. Yes. Start. Hey, you know what? I'm not. I'll dance for my dollars. I'm not going to get very many of them, but I will do it. You know what you could do, McBoo, is you can make sure that all of your plant purchases and plant materials are in a separate bank account. Put plants, name the bank account plants, and those are now all of your plant investments for your future plant selling business. That is called tax haven, where you invest in a business that you're going to start one day, and maybe you do, maybe you don't. In agriculture is well known for like tax havens. Since you can invest in your agriculture business for years and years and years and never turn a profit. So at the very least, get a tax deduction. Purple light, Palladium purple light. That's just a cool thing. It's just fucking cool. Business in the front, party in the back. Hey, you know what? Party in the front too. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, let's see how many people stick around after the giveaway goes away. Watch this. Just watch. There's party in the front, party in the back, and just have a fucking party. Fuck it. Why you let people tell you how to live your life? Punkak. Punkak Parnesis. Yo, welcome. Yeah, it's a fucking party. Punkak Parnesis. You need to start topping off your boxes if you still have room in that box. I've got these many. It'll be easier to, for people paying you not to dance. Do both. Do both. Go wild. We got Red Valentine. Red Valentine's, Aclanimas. There you go. Spirits and Sentients, yeah, they're regularly on my tipsy culture list. I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't see them all the time. They're on the tipsy culture list. So I'm not sure why the growers aren't doing it. Maybe they're growing too slow. I've got one over there. They're supposed to be fast, slow growers, and in my experience, they are not. Allocation boom! Whoa! Oh, my keep foaming. Woo, shop that's pretty big for a 2-inch plug. Be prepared to pop that bad boy up. It does. You gotta go like this. That's the fun thing in jumbo plants, though. They can jump like this within a week. It'll bounce back. And I don't know they were that tall. Maybe I wouldn't have brought them in, but here we are. Teletubbies. Teletubbies, go! These were $70-$80 just last year. And there's some funky things in here. It's got like, I don't know if there's sport variegation or if that's what the Teletubbies do when they get a little more mature. You can see it from the backside. I don't think you can see it from the front. You check that backside out. Look, there's some sport variegation on that backside. Definitely. Talk up, nuclears. Talk up, nuclear. And more. Beauty Star. Beauty Star, $110. Stop off a box. That's a good deal on any plan. $110. shipping's already paid for? Might as well. What's the pantyhose? Fuzzy Pets! Fuzzy Pets! 12 bucks on the Fuzzy Pets. That's a pretty good deal. I think they are too. Ready for a 4-inch pop. Peaches! Palladium peach juice. Running! Peach juices out running! Anybody with some peach juice? Oh, I was gonna say, it's pretty good. I got some other good caladiums in there, Lori. I got peach juice. Check this lucha out. Caladium lucha. Lucha's running. 1120 on that caladium. I got another one for you, Lori. Don't worry. Thank God I have caladium lovers in here. These are Scarlet Girls. So this one's interesting. I'm not sure if my light or the nutrient was doing that, but I took pictures of Scarlet Girls because it has 2 different types of leaves. And I'm not sure if they just kind of do both or what. I have not grown these into maturity. Scarlet Girl running. It was fun. Ivory Coast. Pink stems. They have like that Sabrina alocasia look on the stems. With some pink in it. Ivory Coast. $9. Ooh, that's a good deal. Those are 30% off, folks. All day shows. I'm gonna have to get a butt hat. Chair. Do I have any glad hands left? If you know, you know. There's one glad hand left. Last glad hands. There's a reason why these sold out. Yeah. Root's coming out of a lot of them. Jazz hands, that jazz hands are tired right now. They're fucking jazzy. I got jazz feet. I got them shuffling feet. The last jazz hands. For a while, yeah, I'm coming up on 3 hours. I've done 8-hour shows before. Those are for my spin games, though. They're way more exciting than a regular show. Locos! My spin games, you'll see people winning like $1,000, $1,500 plants for $20. It's pretty wild. Locos, only 4 left, and I'm not sure if we're getting more this season. The spin games are fun. What's 15, Patty? They're 14. He's sold out. Sayakas. Don't forget about Richard. Sayakas 1050. 1050. They remind me of Florida Bronx. I think they're Florida Bronx. Maybe a new type of Florida Bronx. Maybe extra bronzy Florida Bronx. Sayaka. Silver Blush. 13 of them left. There you go, Jennifer. You would, yes. Yeah, the $9 just covers shipping. Well, we don't know. Maybe we might get updates from Whatnot this year to include it, but yeah, you get thermal and heat pack. We do 5-day heat packs with thermal wrap, $10. Which, over to Amazon, the 5-day heat packs alone are over $10, so not a terrible deal. White Princess. White Princess. You will be, yeah, you're going to be getting thermal and heat pack probably starting October. $11. Those. Scalprum. $11.20 on the Scalprums. Getting about time to top off your boxes, folks. Nobilis. Last two Nobilis. Last two. There's only two left. Just what? Which one? Sorry, Melissa. I just saw that. Which one does that one? Which one get really big? I mean, jungle plants in general, yes, they're not going to stop growing. Nobilis. Milk confetti. It should be under $10. $10.40. $10.40 on the confetti. The anthurium silver, yeah, like dinner plate size. Same with the anthuriums. They will keep going. It's gonna take it a while. Confetti, anthurium silver, silver blush. They're more of a squatty dinner plate style on the anthurium. Yeah, anthurium. I mean, I've seen anthuriums like that, of that style. I've also seen anthuriums in Copenhagen that were brought in, I think, in the late 1800s for that one, with leaves the size of my body. So, I don't know. Your blends can outlive you for sure. White Bird of Paradise. Getting down to the end here, folks. Make sure you're topping off your boxes. Oh, they grow. What do you mean, extra corns? How long? I mean, that's a loaded question. If you grow them well, 6 months. I think from corn, that long Lobo was putting off corns, from corn to producing corn, so it's about 6 months. But I'm in a controlled grow room, so different. Different. White Bird of Paradise. Under 10 bucks. Stopping off your boxes for under 10 bucks. Allocate the Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon's running. Snowdrop. Palladium snowdrops. They've got little pink drops on them. Look at that, little pinks. Tortums are a really good deal right now. Those are very full. That's 4-inch spot size in a blood. Tortums. Oh, there's 50 of them there. Oh, I forgot these billies. Did I even mention we have the billies? Billy Croaks. Roots coming out of the bottom. I think you see under 10 bucks. Billy's under 10 bucks.
Get
Here. Camos. Homolamina camouflage. Very similar to Victim tricolor, only these are homolaminas. Not aglamina.
I'm from the hood, baby.
He's from the hood, baby. Thanks for sharing. Only 3 left on the homolaminas. Homolaminas, 3 left. These do get huge, yes. Oh shit. I do have Milanos. I didn't think I showed those. Probably full stock on Milanos. Black gold. Milano. $13.50 on the Milanos. They are the black gold. Ninjas, we're getting towards the end here, folks. If you've got a box to open, now it's time to use up the rest of that free shipping. Allocation Ninja. Fire! And then the always popular Vericosa. Vericosum, $12 on Vericosum. Might not get any more of these for the season. We got our spring Vericosums every year. That has been the deal. People like them to have those deep red backs on them. All right, let's go. You want to see anything? Oh, there's Burrito Verdes too. Richard, Megan's just trying to look sick. Get that dick on the screen. There it is. 2-inch dick. Well, Megan, you bought one, didn't you? You can actually touch the dick. You can touch 2-inch dick. All right, everybody done? We have another sale in like 20 minutes. I went through like half of those, no more. I'd say we're winding it down. The roofie is fun. A fun one to touch, for sure. You will like that. Anyone else? All right, you got 5 minutes to top off your box. 5 minutes to fill that box. They asked me to see whatever you want. Gymnastics, Alcaloma. Variegated Phylos. I've got Congos on flash now. So I have for variegated Phylos and 2-inch plus. I've got Congos too. You want those? They're in the bin. They're in the bin. So click shop and then hit buy it now, and you'll see all the plants on flash sale in there. Anybody else? I mean, there's only 7 people in the giveaway. That's pretty cool. Pretty good odds on that. Where Monster starts? Not today. I have plugs today. I have Alvos. I mean, you get this one, 125. No dollar starts on variegated monsters. Nah, no dollar starts. Let's we don't do that here. I got Boreas, Alvos. I've got variegated mini monsteras. There's only 26 people in here. I'm not gonna do dollar starts on anything. 26 bucks. Everything's on flash sale today. This show is flash sales. All right, everybody, top those boxes off. We got a giveaway going, and then I'll probably head it out. Is that me going right now? Wow, there's a lot of sellers on that. That's fucking awesome. That is pretty awesome. Dude, I remember coming to this app and you'd be lucky to see 3 or 4 people in the plants. Now we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm counting them right now. Hold on. You got 30 seconds to get in that giveaway. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There are 20 sellers. That's pretty awesome. Oh, yeah. Last one. There we go. Who's it gonna be? There, Jake, bag of dirt for you. I know you were looking forward to that. A nice big bag of dirt. All right. We are raiding. Raiders of the Lost Lands. I hope so, Meg. I hope it is as relaxing as possible. We're gonna raid. 3B Gardens. There we go. All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.